What's going on, guys? I just had to make a quick video about this. There's this YouTube channel that I watch by this guy named Donovan Sharpe. If you watch my videos, I made a video about Donovan Sharpe. Actually, maybe like two videos, um, where I showed snippets of Donovan Sharpe's videos. I'm a big fan of Donovan Sharpe. And of course, he's part of the Red Pill community, along with Mr. Locario, Minister Jap, Kevin Samuels, Steve Williams, Solo TV 84, Myron Gaines, and a few others. And the reason why I'm making this video is because every Sunday they have a live stream on YouTube called The Seven, in which these seven brothers who are just named, it's kind of like a panel discussion in every Sunday. They deal with a particular topic and they discuss it, and I really enjoy it. And you got to realize that the reason why Donovan Sharpe takes down his videos because he gets too explicit and he doesn't want to get flagged. So that's perfectly understandable. And if you want to watch his live streams, especially of the seven, just become a Patreon of Donovan Sharpe, and you can watch his full archive. But anyway, though, I just gotta be a short video. I'm not gonna try to make this video too long, because I just want to point out something about the topic of high value, which is the topic of this particular episode. And I just want to make the point. I've just got to add my 2 cents into this whole discussion about high value. In this clip, Mr. Locario is making a moralistic argument about high value, along with Steve Williams and Kevin Samuels. I kind of like agree with what Kevin Samuels, Minister Jap was saying, that high value is about money. But I'm not gonna ramble too long. I'm gonna just play the clip and let you guys watch it, and then I'll pause it and I'll just add my input.
Like if I can put on a doctor's uniform, but if I haven't studied medicine, then what difference does it make? You understand? So I can have muscles and I can have the money, but if I don't have the game or the mindset, what difference does it make? Right. So I think that's part of the thing. But what I wanted to sort of address what Kevin said real quick was when we was talking about the higher value being a rare thing. I don't think it's necessarily a rare thing. What it is that in life we have duality. We're going to have high and low. We're going to have up and down, left and right, back and front. Right. So and the thing is, we as people, we can see certain things and say, well, this is more rare. And that's something that we can see based off of our own vision of what that high value is. So for example, I see high value more as content and substance. Some people may see high value more as popularity. Like, when this person's popular, they're more high value. I see this person has better content, they're more high value than the popular person. You see what I'm saying? And so so you can say that it's more rare that there's these popular people, and I could say it's more rare that there's these people who have better content or whatever it is like that. So you can say that, but at the same time, it's still just duality at the end of the day. So there's always going to be that back and forth with the situation. You see what I mean?
Let me ask you this, right? There are 32 men on Earth, okay, who play the position of quarterback well enough to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. 32 of these guys. Those men are the highest. They make the best money. They make more money than 99.9% of people. The only value they really provide is entertainment, right? Firefighters, teachers, people who will actually make a difference in life. They offer more people more value than NFL players ever will in a million lifetimes. But guess what? Just like Kevin says, the market is the market. You might not like it. I might not like it. Do you think it's fair that Carson Wentz makes $34.5 million and my brother, who's a high school principal, makes far less than that? No, because Carson Wentz doesn't the only people he elevates are the 11 guys that he plays with, and maybe a fan will empty stadiums every now and again. But Carson Wentz doesn't offer as much value to the world as my brother does. But Carson Wentz makes he makes $1 jillion more dollars. Is that fair? No. But my brother's he's not bitching and moaning about it. He's making the difference the best that he can. We can't listen. The market is what it is. And the market is always going to be fucked up, man. Like there's no such thing as a fair market, right? And nobody is ever going to agree if the market was fair. There's some guys who think, well, the market is what it is. I think the market is great. But we can't really worry about what the market is. All we can do is improve ourselves. But just like Kevin said, there is a hierarchy. It might be a bastardized hierarchy and it might be a fucked up hierarchy. But listen, the people have spoken. There are YouTubers who have far more subscribers than we do because they're simply more popular. Okay, is that right? Probably not. Do they parrot a lot of our ideas? Probably, right? Like if we're keeping it all the way real. But the market has spoken and those people are where they are. It's the same reason why the NFL quarterback makes a lot more money than the school teacher. We might not like it. It's not fair, but that's how it is.
But also what I want to say is that football player, he provides a certain type of value. And your brother, who's a teacher, provides a certain type of value. So the football player can't do what your brother does, and your brother can't do what the football player does. So in the way that the football player is higher value, your brother might be lower value in that context, and then vice versa. Your brother is higher value in the context he's in, and the football player would be.
You put both of those people into the world, and what you're saying sounds really nice philosophically.
But that's what it is.
Hold on. Let's be real, man.
Carson Wentz makes $30 million.
Hold on. Let's be real, dude. We're talking to an audience. We can't be this philosophical. You put those two people, Donovan's brother, Carson Wentz. What do you think majority of people are going to say who's a higher value man?
It depends on who you're asking, and it depends on the situation.
And I said,
now I just got to pause it right here. Locario is making a moralistic argument in this situation. And Kevin Samuels, he's going by, he's pretty much judging it by reality because let's say like, they're talking about who's more important, a school teacher or a NFL quarterback, right? To the world, to the majority of the world, the quarterback in the NFL is more popular than a school principal or a school teacher, right? I mean, there are hundreds and thousands of school teachers and principals in America, but just like Donovan said, there's only 32 quarterbacks in the NFL, right? So to the world, 51%, which is the majority, plus, more than, I would say more than that, majority of the world, they'll say like, hey, that NFL quarterback is more high value than that school teacher or school principal, because in reality, it's just how society is. And he can't really like put a moral argument on it. Locario's trying to make a moral argument in which and I've heard this argument before because there's an argument that like, somebody's like helping the kids with the math and the English. That's a noble deed. And, so in their mind, it's like, hey, that's more important than, somebody kicking the football around the field. I can understand where they're coming from, but when it comes down to how the world perceives you concerning high value, don't put a moral argument on it. That's what I love Locario, but he's making that moralistic argument. High value is not a moralistic argument.
Majority of people, the majority.
Yeah, and if the majority of people are on a damn island and they need water, isn't water going to be more valuable than $3? That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about.
You know the answer.
He's in the media. Carson Wentz is in the media. You see him more.
Right. It doesn't matter. I agree. All that's true. But I agree. Everything you guys are saying is true. And it all goes into his overall value. The world knows what he does and values it one way, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, whether it's just throwing the ball or not. And then the world knows what Donovan's brother does and values it another way. You sit both of those men up and say, pick who's more valuable. They're going to pick the football player because why ever they did it. They're not going to pick the teacher. I've listened to
and why is he more valuable though? Why is he more valuable? That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is,
that's what I'm saying. No, it does matter.
But okay, why is he more valuable? Can we get to the point that the dudes are be more valuable? We want to get to the why instead of saying which one.
Yes, why? Why is he more valuable?
Which one is first? Which one is more valuable?
The teacher. The teacher is. You know why? Because the teacher has several people that he's educating to be better men going out into the world versus a man.
All right. And somebody else could say the football player.
Okay.
I don't watch football, so how is that valuable to me?
Locario.
I just laughing at Solo TV expression in the middle. Solo TV is a brother in the center.
How is he valuable to me?
Guys,
that's what I'm saying. It depends on the person.
Locario, you just said, how's that valuable to me? You're not the market.
I am the market. I'm part of the market.
Right. And that's what Donovan said. You're not the market. And we'll come down to anything that's of high value. It's what the world considers high value, right? And you can't put a moralistic argument on it. I can understand where Locario's coming from, you know, if you're talking about like even Steve Williams. I can understand, but you got to look at it from the overall perspective. You know, it's not about, actually, it's not about right or wrong, to be honest with you, because we'll come down to popularity, accomplishment. And I think even Kevin Samuel said earlier in the video, when he rewinded back, if you go back and rewind it, he said something to the effect that just because somebody is right doesn't automatically mean that they're a winner or something to that effect or something like that. You know, so we come down to like winners, somebody who's on top of high value. You know, it's not about right or wrong, good or evil. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much about accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? So, but even just play the rest of this.
In the market, you're not the market. You're in it.
The season my brother does.
So who makes up the market?
That's more valuable. The more valuable you are, the more resources you have. That's how it goes.
So we don't buy
show ever. So we don't matter to the market. We're just like
no.
The market is made of everyone, but
you're in the market, but you get one vote.
You want to, but
right. So that's what I'm saying.
Man.
Everybody's
and then why don't we pay our teachers more since they're so valuable?
Because the reason why we don't pay the teachers more is because in the context of the person who's the football player in the media who's being shown by thousands of people, they're going to draw more revenue. So in the context
of more value,
in the context of the money, but if you need to be taught something,
provides more value, brings more revenue, more money.
It's just like Scarface said. First, you get the money.
Thank you.
Can a football player teach you math?
Make you valuable.
Can a football player teach you math? Yes or no?
No.
So if you need to know math, who's more valuable in the situation?
The teacher.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
That wasn't the question.
Locario,
that wasn't the question.
Every time. But what it comes down to, you said it yourself, in the context of the money. There you go.
Right. That's what I'm saying. In that context. All I'm saying is the context matters. So there's no blanket high value. That's all I'm saying.
There is. There is. Oh, yes, there is. There's a blanket high value. Jack Ma, Bill Gates are more valuable to this world than you or me. Make no mistake.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
This world.
No,
this world. Well, yes, they are.
In your world. In your world.
Hold on. I think
in your world.
I might have a solution here. Hold on, real quick. Steve and Locario. Is there any such thing as a high value male?
Yes. No. I say no.
I say yes.
There you go.
I say no. Yes. Well, there you go.
I say no.
That tells us all we need to know right there.
Man or not man. You're either man or you're not. That's it.
Okay. I don't want to play the rest of the video because it's gonna keep going on and on. But like I said, when it comes down to the idea of high value that Kevin Samuels always talks about, it has nothing to do with the right or wrong, good or evil. No, nothing like that. It's all about how the majority of the world perceives you. You know, if you're looking at it from the standpoint where Mr. Locario is coming from, or where Steve is coming from, they're in the minority, you know. So, but you got to look at things realistically, though. You know, if you got an NFL player, who's making millions of dollars, they're on national TV to play for the Cowboys, the Patriots, whatever. To the majority of the world, that football player is more high value than a school teacher. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not saying that it's correct. It's just reality, you know. And so we talk about high value. It's just like how the world perceives you, and things like that. So it's kind of like a diamond, to the world. Diamonds are expensive. They're rare and expensive. Diamonds are very expensive, but scientifically, and diamonds have no value. They're just carbon, they're just condensed coal. After millions of years, it's just compressed coal creates a diamond. So a diamond itself is no value, but to the market, to the world, diamonds are worth thousands and thousands of dollars. But I just want to play that snippet. Just add my little 2 cents into it. But like I said, when you get a chance, visit Donovan Sharpe's channel, visit Kevin Samuel's channel, Mr. Locario, Solo TV, Minister Jap, Steve Williams, and Unplugged Fitness, aka Myron Gaines. And make sure you tune in to the 7 every Sunday evening when they have the live stream, and check out their brothers' channels. And that's all I had to say for that. And peace out.